What is up, everybody? Want to come back with you with a quick video after yesterday's surprise announcement that Binance US will delist Helium and Jasmy coin. So this came out kind of late last night and really caught a lot of us in the community completely off guard as to why Jasmy would be delisted, because this kind of runs contrary to the entire plan of the whole coin, the project, the liquidity, everything all along. If you've been following Jasmy coin, you'll know that Jasmy is listed on pretty much more exchanges than any coin that I've ever seen. So it's very odd, and this is the one and only time I've ever seen it get delisted. Okay, so as reasons for the delist, it says here at Binance US that we periodically review each digital asset that we list to ensure that it continues to meet the standard of excellence we expect. And so they say they conduct these reviews where they consider a variety of factors. And here are some of the factors. So number one, changes in a digital asset's token risk profile. I really haven't seen that. Regulatory standing. Jasmy is completely compliant. It's a utility token with no ICO, so it should be treated as a commodity as there is a finite supply. Commitment of team to project, that's been obvious all along. Level and quality of development activity, there's constant development going on. Trading volume and liquidity, this is the one we need to look at, right? So we'll come back to that. Stability and safety network from attacks, that's not an issue at all. Network smart contract stability, that's not an issue. Levels of community engagement, there's a ton of engagement for this community, which is why this is kind of, catching us all by surprise. Evidence of unethical, fraudulent conduct or negligence, that never happened either, because again, we talked about that ICO FUD on this channel numerous times, and that never actually occurred. There was no ICO. And then contribution to a healthy and sustainable crypto ecosystem. So it says here, based on our review, that both these coins will be delisted on March 21st. Now it says HNT and Jasmy deposits will be closed March 20th. Buy, sell, and convert and OTC functionality will be removed 1 hour after deposits close, so no more deposits. That says below that the trading pairs will be removed March 21st. For Helium at 8, and the Jasmy trading pairs will be removed basically the same time. And then below that, all trade orders will be automatically removed after trading ceases for each respective trading pair. Withdrawals will remain open. So what that means is that if you're holding coins on the platform, you could still hold them there, and you could withdraw them even after the date of the 21st. It's not like your coins simply disappear or something like that. You just can't buy or sell or convert anymore because there is no more trading pair, right? So going to trading volume and liquidity. So I was taking a look at Jasmy on CoinGecko, as well as I looked at Helium on CoinGecko. And from that, I made a nice little spreadsheet here that I wanted to share with everybody, because I like spreadsheets on this channel. So let me go ahead and see if we can zoom this in a little bit so it's a little bigger. There we go. All right, so this is what it looks like right now. So percent of overall volume last 24 hours. Up top, I did the numbers for Jasmy, and then below I have the numbers for Helium, okay? And this is kind of, I think the telling sign here is the trade volume. So if you're looking at Binance US, the overall percentage, the overall trade volume in the last 24 hours was roughly 0.34%, or just barely a third of 1% of all of the exchanges. The trade volume went to Binance US. Now, when you look at the full Binance, the world version, was roughly almost 28% of all market share for the volume was there, all right? Now, Helium's a little bit different, and Helium, because it's listed on far less exchanges than Jasmy, 48.48% is with full Binance, and actually 13% was with Binance US, so that's a lot higher number, right? Now, what's interesting also is if you look at the 24-hour volume, The 24-hour volume overall on Jasmy, this is including Binance as well as all the other exchanges, was over $91 million. For Helium, it's $2.6 million. So it's not like there's no interest in Jasmy. There's a ton of interest in Jasmy. But the telling number here is this 0.34. So if you look at the full version, and the majority of the coins in this project are in the Binance arena, 28% of all of the trading volume is with them, whereas 0.34% is with Binance US. And so the question is why, right? And I think it's a pretty obvious answer. And so I'll just kind of give you my take on this. So when I was early on buying Jasmy, I started originally with Coinbase, and then I thought, when the market got a little bumpy, I thought maybe I should move to Binance US. So I moved over there, right? I sent my coins from Coinbase to Binance US. And at Binance US, the problem that I ran into is a little, it's a multifaceted problem. And let me kind of explain it. So first of all, these are differences between Binance US and Coinbase. So Binance US, you can connect to your bank, okay, just like you can with Coinbase. However, you have to deposit money into your Binance US account, whereas with Coinbase, you do not. You simply connect the bank, right? And they sort of, they'll credit you the money within a certain range, and then they will basically bill you after the fact, okay? So it makes it a smoother process on Coinbase because I don't have to deposit the money first. I just simply have my bank account connected. I go to buy my crypto, and it automatically goes through, right? The next part of this, and this was the frustrating part, and pretty much anybody out there, you can look this up, is that on Binance US, they have this inherent problem with ACH transfers. I don't understand it myself. So I have never once, ever, the entire time I've been using Coinbase, ever had a problem with any kind of ACH transfer. With Binance US, when I would try to ACH transfer, it would error out. I would say 9 times out of 10, maybe even higher. So you never really knew when your transfer was going to go through. And if you did an ACH transfer, there was no fee on that, right? So you wanted the ACH transfer, but it constantly errors out. And like I said, anybody out there, you can go to Google right now and you can type in Binance.us ACH transfer error, and you'll see a ton of people talking about this, people talking about it on Reddit, et cetera, right? And so it constantly errored out. And so the only way you could do it was by paying the fee then and sending your money through that wasn't ACH, right? So after a while, you see these fees on here and you go, well, this is stupid. Like, I should be able to transfer this with no fees at all. This is really annoying. And when you reach out to customer support, they had no answers, right? So this is sort of an inherent flaw with Binance US that, first of all, I have to deposit money. Secondly, your ACH transfer function doesn't work, right? Now, between all that, the next thing that happened, the next shoe to drop, was that Coinbase released Coinbase One. So this is their monthly fee, basically to not pay a fee each time you buy, right? So I tried Coinbase One and I really liked it. Okay, so for whatever it is, $27 a month or whatever, that's all I pay. Okay, so I'm not paying that percentage fee based on every order I buy. So with Coinbase, it was super easy to set up a daily DCA. I pay my one-time fee each month with Coinbase One, and that's it. There's no other fees. Whereas with Binance US, I do not have that option. So I think all of these items together have kind of skewed the numbers a little bit in favor of Coinbase over Binance US. And so what I wanted to show you was on here, like right here. So the Coinbase exchange it ranks significantly higher here in the US. Okay, so right here it's got 6.3% of volume. 24-hour volume was almost $6 million worth, right? So quite a lot was going on here through Coinbase. I think the problem here is simply ease of use. Binance US needs to make this easier to use, because the problem is not that there's no interest in Jasmy. There's a ton of interest. That's obvious when you look at these numbers that I was just sharing with you. When you look at the 24-hour volume, 91.6 million versus Helium that's at 2.6 million. So, I mean, what's that? 40, 45, 43 times the volume of Helium is what Jasmy has. So there's lots of interest. It's just that no one's using the Binance US platform, simply because Coinbase has, in a way, kind of perfected the ease of use. They've made it much easier to use. And I think that's what's truly going on here. Now, in the posting when they did this, I did tag Hara in it to see if he wanted to comment on it. I'm sure we'll probably be talking about this in the upcoming AMA that is also the 21st, coincidentally, right? And so, maybe he can shed some more light on this. But when the Helium team commented on it, they actually commented, where is it? Is this it? This is the delisting announcement. I had it up here. Okay, now I'm not finding it. Anyway, the Helium announcement said that they're going over to the Solana blockchain. And because of that, they're disappointed in the Binance US decision. But they'll continue to stay in contact with the exchange. And, it sounds like they would like to get relisted on it. And they think they're getting delisted because of that significant ecosystem change. Now, I didn't really see a big ecosystem change with Jasmy going on here with the delisting, right? So, yeah, these were my comments from yesterday. I said, I'm confused as to the reason why, because you didn't provide a reason. So it's a compliant utility token. Oh, and this is the irony right here, is that Binance US was just approved to take over all of Voyager's assets. And with that, Jasmy is listed on Voyager. So it's ironic that they're removing a trading pair, but they're buying another company's assets that includes Jasmy. So anyway, I really just wanted to put this video out real quick to kind of clear up some of the FUD on this and kind of tell you what I think is going on. And basically what I think is going on is, I think, kind of like a lot of others have started to share, I think it's the trading volume. If you look at it like this, not even a third of 1% is what's been flowing over to Binance US. So I think that's what's going on. Hopefully we can get some more clarification coming up. But just wanted to post a quick video on this to, hopefully clear the air a little bit and, let everybody know out there it's not the end of the world. It has nothing to do with the main Binance. It's just Binance US. And I mean, obviously, look at the main Binance, 28% of all the trading's going on there. They would be insane to delist it. So I don't see that happening. But hopefully we can get some clarification from Hara and get this all cleared up. So anyway, just wanted to come at you with this quick video today, quick little update, and let you know what I saw here. If you got any comments on this one, by all means, leave them. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you got. And other than that, if you enjoyed today's video, as always, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget that I'm also on Twitter at KIR Finance, where you can find me tweeting and retweeting, so check me out there. Check out my website, KIRfinance.com. And lastly, for a friendly reminder, this is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, the channel that always has your back and tells it like it is. And I'll see you on the next one.